Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. In the previous video we have discussed about increment and decrement operators in C. If you guys haven't seen the video yet, the link is in the description, you can check that out. Now in this video we will discuss about conditional statement in C. Now let us see what is a conditional statement. In C, programs are executed sequentially when there is no condition around the statement. If we put some condition for a block of statement, the flow of execution might change based on the result evaluated by the condition. Let us for suppose take an example like if it rains, then we will go out with an umbrella. If it doesn't rain, then we will not take the umbrella. So the decision of taking the umbrella depends on the condition of raining. In case of C, the fact is also same. If you put some condition, the execution might change, the flow of execution might change. So this process is referred to as decision making in C. Okay, and this decision making statement also called as control statement. Now we know what is conditional statement. Now let us see what are the different types of conditional statement. The different types of conditional statement are, first one is if statement, next if else statement, next one is nested if else statement, next one if else if ladder, and the last one is the switch statement. Now we will see what is if statement. The if statement in C language is used to execute the code if a condition is true. The condition is evaluated first before executing any statement inside the body of an if. Okay, now in case of if statement, first the condition of the if is checked, and if it satisfies, then further the statement is executed. It is also called as one-way selection statement. Now let us see the syntax for if statement. First, you guys can see that after if there is some condition. If the statement satisfies the condition, then the code will be executed. Now here in the diagram you can see some statements proceeds through if condition. If it satisfies the condition, that means if it is true, then it will execute through the if block and further pass to the next statement. And if it doesn't satisfy the condition, that means if the condition is false, then it will directly proceeds to the next statement. It will not go through the if block. Okay, now we'll see an example of if statement. Now let's start the program. First we'll have to write the preprocessor hash include stdio.h. Now the main function, then the block of the main function. First we will declare two variable, integer type variable num1 and num2. That means num1 and num2 will contain some integer value. Okay, next we'll show some message that enter num1. Okay, next we'll take the value of num1, format specifier %d, then n% num1, copy that, we'll copy it, then print the same num2. Okay, now we can take the integer, we can take the value num1 and num2. Now here comes the if. The condition is what? If num1 less than num2. Then here comes the block of the if. If num1 less than num2, then what will show? printf num1 is less than num2. Okay, then return 0. Okay, now we'll compile it. Enter num1. For suppose we enter 10 and then num2 is 100. Okay, we are getting the result that num1 is less than num2. That's it. Here what is happening here, first we are taking the input in num1, that will take the integer value, and then again in num2 that will also take the integer value, and here comes the if condition. What is the condition for if? The condition is that if num1 less than num2, then printf num1 is less than num2, then return 0, and here we get the result that is num1 is less than num2. Okay, the next one is if else statement. Now what is if else statement? The if else statement in C language is used to execute the condition if condition is true or false. It is also called two-way selection statement. In the previous if statement we have seen that the statement is executed if the condition is only true. Now here in if else, both for the condition true and false, the statement will execute. So it is called as two-way selection statement. Now we'll see the syntax for if else statement. First, for the if there is some condition, and if the statement satisfies the condition of the if, then it will execute through the if block, and if it does not satisfy the condition of if, then it will go through the else block. Next, in the diagram you guys can see that if some statement passes through if condition like previous, if the condition is true, then it will pass to the if block, but if it is false, then it will go through the else block and will pass on to the next statement. Okay, now in the previous example we have seen that when we give the value of num1 less than num2, it is showing that num1 is less than num2. Okay, now what if we give the value of num1 greater than num2? Now it is not showing any result. Why? Because it is executing only for true value of if condition. Now here comes the utility of else. Just if we add an else after the if block, else printf num2 is less. Now if we compile it and give the value of num2 less, it is showing that num2 is less. Okay, in case of if statement, only for the true value of if it is giving us the result. Now if we add the else statement here, it is showing both the result. If the condition of if is true, then it is executing the if block, and if the result for if condition is false, then it is executing the else block. So here the value of num1 is 100 and value of num2 is 10. So in if condition, num1 is less than num2, so it does not satisfy the condition, so it comes here under else block, and getting the result, we are getting the result as num2 is less. Okay, that's it up to in this video, and we'll discuss about the rest of the conditional statement in the next video. And if you guys haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any update. And please guys, please like the video and share it with your friends. Thank you.